Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers made a surprise cut on the roster with safety Trenton Thompson being waived. There was no injury designation that came through on the NFL transaction sheet, so he was just outright waived. He was a solid depth piece last year and actually played pretty well when he was forced into action while Minka Fitzpatrick and Keanu Neal were out injured. He only got one start in the Week 12 game against the Cincinnati Bengals, but he played 212 snaps over the 6 weeks he was active and even managed to make an interception against the Bengals. I talked about the release of Denzel Mims on last episode, and the Steelers turned around and added Jacob Copeland, a wide receiver, to the roster. And now his third stint with the team. He was initially signed as an undrafted free agent after the 2023 draft with the Tennessee Titans. He stuck on their roster until the second week of training camp and then was waived. He then signed with the Vikings for a couple weeks before being released and signing for the Steelers with the first time. He has not played any NFL snaps yet, but he clearly showed enough for the Steelers to give him a second and third look. He had been with the Chiefs after signing a futures contract in January, but got released in early May. There was speculation that the roster spot was being cleared to make way for the long-awaited wide receiver acquisition that everybody has been talking about the Steelers making for months now. That did not end up being the case. This just happened as I was making the video, but the Steelers claimed Willington Previlon off waivers from the Atlanta Falcons. He entered the league back in 2020 as an undrafted free agent with the Green Bay Packers. He has bounced around a handful of organizations, but was most recently with the Falcons after signing a future contract in January. He has not logged an NFL snap, but he checks a lot of the boxes for what the Steelers look for at the defensive line position at 6'5", 287 pounds, and 34-inch arms coming out of Rutgers in 2020. Post-Gazette Sports posted a portion of an interview with inside linebacker coach Aaron Curry, and he talked about the need to find a role for inside linebacker Payton Wilson to utilize his, quote, superpower. He specifically references athleticism, physicality, and pass coverage abilities. Wilson has talked about practicing as the dime linebacker in sub-package football, and defensive coordinator Terrell Austin said he has a chance to play that role for the team. He continues to receive praise from his coaches before he ever put the pads on. That will, of course, be the true test, but his tape suggests that that will not be a problem. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.